Hi guys, it's Alicia again. So I made a video yesterday going over all of my eyeshadow palettes, and today I wanted to go over the rest of my makeup collection. If I would have done my palettes with this, it would have been probably like an hour-long video because I have a lot of makeup, so I decided to split it up. I might split up this video and do like a my lipsticks collection in a separate video just so it's not too lengthy. I don't have too many lipsticks, but just to keep it kind of shorter. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So for primers, I have a few different kinds. I like hydrating primers the most. I always use a hydrating primer no matter what, and then I also go in with like a pore filling primer in my T-zone, and then sometimes I go in with an illuminating primer. It just depends. But for my hydrating primers, I have two. I have the NYX Hydro Touch and the Collab Beauty, the Fundamental Hydrating Primer. They really both work great. I mean, there's not really one that I prefer over the other. This one is getting a little low, as you can see a little bit. So I'll probably be running out of this one soon, and then I'll be finishing up this one. I do have a Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating Primer as backup for when I finish up both of these, but I have never used that one before, so I don't really know how I feel about it, but these work great. For an illuminating primer, I have the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. I love this primer. It is gorgeous, and the packaging is to die for, and it's in a nice glass bottle. I just really like it. I've used this quite a bit. That's the only illuminating one I have. And then I have this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. It does exactly what it says. It's for your pores. It works pretty well at blurring my pores. I use this one a lot, and it's really cheap. I think this is like $5 or $6, so I really like that one. I also have a Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Super Blur Imperfections Eraser. So it's basically like another primer. It's like a stick though. I just like rub it on and then go from there, and it has kind of the similar effect to this, just different kind of packaging. And then my last primer, I know I have a lot, is Catrice Prime and Fine. I really like this stuff. It's a smoothing primer. It's supposed to smooth out wrinkles and fine lines, and it just feels like silky smooth. Like, I love this. I will either use this or my Maybelline most days. I don't use this one as often, but I have given it a lot of love. So those are my favorite primers. For foundations, I have a lot of foundations, and that's because a lot of them are getting old. One that I have is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. I love this foundation. This is the only cushion foundation I've ever tried. I have it in the shade 107 Cream Ivory, and it's just really nice foundation. It's very sheer and light coverage, so it's not something, you know, if you're wanting like full coverage, this is not going to be it. But it's just a really nice everyday foundation. I really love it. I love the way it makes my skin look, and it's great for touch-ups too. Another one that I have is the Collab Beauty Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. This one is probably the only full-on matte foundation I have. I'm not really a huge matte fan because I have dry skin, but this actually works really well on my skin. It doesn't really dry it out that bad. As long as I use a hydrating primer underneath and sometimes an illuminating one with it, it works pretty good. It's really nice packaging. Glass bottle, nice cap. The cap is really heavy though. Like, the cap is heavier than the actual foundation bottle, but okay. That one is really nice. Another one that's borderline getting old, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of, and I don't know if I'm gonna get another one or not. I might wait till I use up some of these, is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is a great foundation. That's only like $5. It's great. The only thing I don't like about it is the packaging, because it has like a little spatula you use to put it on, and I don't really like that. I like my foundations to be in a pump or a squeezy tube. I find that so much easier. But this isn't a bad foundation. Like I said, mine's kind of old. I've had it for a while, so I don't really use it anymore that often, so I'm probably going to have to get rid of it. Another one that I've had for a while, I don't want to get rid of it because it's expensive. This is the only high-end foundation I own. I'm not one to spend a lot of money on my foundation because I don't really see the point, I guess, but that's just me. This is a Lancome Ultra Wear foundation. This one is really nice. It's supposed to be a 24-hour wear foundation. The shade match for this is like oddly like perfect for me. I don't have many foundations that the shade match is like perfect, but this one is. It's really nice. It's really, really expensive. I've had it for about a year. It's getting to that point. I don't want to get rid of it because it's really expensive and it is a nice foundation, but I have used quite a bit of it too. Really, really nice packaging also, like the collab one. Another one that I've had for not as long, but it is starting to get to its expiration, is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour wear. I got this one for $3 at Big Lots. This isn't sold anymore, but Big Lots gets a lot of like older stuff in, so I was able to get this and try it out because I heard a lot of good things about it. I hate the packaging on this because it's just that and you gotta pour it out onto your hand or on a palette, and it's just really annoying. I mean, why are there foundations that aren't in a squeezy tube or pump? I really don't get it. But anyway, that one's a really good one. The shade match is pretty good for me too. I'm not going to be able to use it too much longer because like I said, the expiration's coming up. But, okay. And then another one I have is the CoverGirl CG Smoothers Hydrating Foundation. This one isn't bad. I don't like it as much as I do the next two that I'm going to talk about. The next two are my absolute favorite foundations. My third one probably being the Cushion. It's not bad. It is newer to me, so I'm still kind of trying it out to see how I feel about it. It is pretty cheap. It's like $6 or $7, which is really nice. It's just kind of average to me, I guess. I feel like there's not as much anything special about it. One that I'm loving is the newer L'Oreal 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is gorgeous. It's not matte, but it's not dewy. It's kind of like a satin matte finish. I love this. It looks so great on my skin. I don't have any problems with it, which my skin's really picky with foundations, but I love this one, and it comes with a pump. It's a really, really nice pump too. Like, I really, really love the packaging on this. It's a little bit more expensive in the drugstore section, but it's not like too bad. Like, it won't break the bank. Nothing compared to this. But this is definitely my second favorite foundation. I love it. My all-time favorite is CYO Life Proof Long Lasting Foundation. I love this stuff. I can't find this anywhere I live. I have to order it online, but it's $7. It's so cheap. I don't mind ordering it online because I seriously love this stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure when I run out of this, I'm gonna buy more. Probably the same way with the L'Oreal, but all these others, when I run out or toss out, I'm probably not gonna buy another one, but this and the L'Oreal I definitely will because these are great. This is like perfect for my skin. The shade match is absolutely perfect, and it's just great. So I love this foundation. Totally recommend it. Okay, so that was my primers and foundation. Next, I'm going to be going over some powders. I have one that I've really been enjoying is actually from the website Shop Miss A. If you've ever heard of it, it's like a website where almost everything is $1. It's really great. They have amazing beauty sponges. They're like $1.55, I think. They're so soft and they are so great. I order those every time I order from that website. This is a powder that I tried off of there, the AOA Perfect Translucent Pressed Powder, and it's really great. I use it to set my under eyes usually. I've used it to set the rest of my makeup too, but I usually use a loose powder or the next one I'm going to talk about. But this one is really, really nice. It's definitely brightening. It's $1. You can't go wrong. It's pretty good, and it's $1. So the next one I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte. Really, really great one. It's less than $4 where I get it. They have decent shade range for it for my well, for my shade at least. And then it works really well to if your skin's a little too dewy, it works well to mattify it a little bit, hence the name Stay Matte. One that I've really been enjoying for quite some time is the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. This is just really, really nice. I have it in the shade Naturally Neutral, and this whole thing is like $6, and I've had it for about a year now, and I've used it quite a bit, and it looks like I've barely dipped into it because it's so big. It's a really, really nice powder. I use it a lot. The scent's kind of overbearing, but I actually like the scent. So if you're not into fragrance, you might not like it. My other loose powder I'm enjoying is the Maybelline Fit Me. I love this one. I have it in Fair Light. It is really, really nice. I honestly don't know which one I like more. I might like this one just a tad bit more. I just like the way it makes my skin look. But the Coty Airspun is also really, really good. I love these powders. I probably won't try any other loose powders because I feel like I've kind of hit the jackpot, especially with that Maybelline one. Like, I just really, really like that powder. I also have the Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette they came out with last year, I believe. It also comes with a perfume. I just don't have it in here. I have it in my bathroom. I use it all the time. It comes with a butter bronzer, which is the best bronzer like ever. This is my favorite. A butter blush, which is also really nice, and it's more of a sheer blush, but I like that. And then 2 cream to powder highlights that are absolutely stunning. They are glittery, so if you're not really into that, then you might not like the highlights. I don't use them all the time because they're glittery, but they're really pretty. You can see I've used it quite a bit because it's pressed down quite a bit. But yeah, I really like this. This whole thing was like $12, and totally worth it for 12 bucks. For other bronzers, I have the Milani Silky Matte and Sunkissed. I love this bronzer. It is such a nice shade. I live for these kind of shades of bronzers. It's very similar to my butter bronzer shade. These are my 2 favorites for sure. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I have the Pacifica Coconut Blush. So there are 2 technically blushes, but this one is like perfect bronzer shade for me. So I do use this from time to time. I don't use it all the time because it's not my favorite, but it's definitely not bad. And then I have the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I honestly don't really use these 2 shades that often. I have before, and they're alright. I mainly just keep it for this middle shade. Like, this is the perfect contour shade. Like, I love this shade, and it's so silky smooth. It's really nice. It comes with a mirror in the back, and then this brush. I just don't ever really use this brush. I use my own brushes. So, that's really nice. I have a cream contour kit that I use from L'Oreal, and as you can tell, I've used quite a bit of it. I use this shade mostly, but I use some of these shades sometimes to, you know, brighten or conceal anything on my face. As for concealers, my favorite, I really only have one right now that I'm loving, and it's the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I have the shade Natural Light, or Light Natural. This is the best concealer like I've ever tried. It's $6 at Ulta, and it is really, really, really nice. I love this. I don't think I'll use anything else, or that I'll at least find anything else that's good. I do like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but I think I like this one better. So I've been using this, and if I recall, I think it's actually cheaper too. So for more blushes, I don't really have a lot of blush. I just have, well, I have 3, so I kind of do have a lot. But I have this Flower Beauty powder blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus. It's kind of a, it's a little bit of a shimmery, glowy blush, but it's not really shimmery, it's just kind of glowy. It's just really pretty. I don't use it all the time because I do prefer more matte blushes, but it is nice. I absolutely love the Milani Romantic Rose Powder Blush. This is my favorite blush I've ever tried. I've used a lot of it, and like the packaging is so thick it looks like I've barely used anything, but it was out further. But like I don't think I'm ever gonna go through all this before I'm gonna need to get another one, and I definitely will get another one when I run out of this because it is just that good. I love this blush. It's the perfect color for me. These are the kind of colors I like. I like the dusty rose type colors for my blush. And then I also have this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I have like a little sample, which is honestly kind of perfect for me because like this I'm never going to go through before I buy another one. Same with this one, even though it's smaller, like I don't go through blush that fast, so this will probably last me a long time. I have it in the shade Quirky. It's a really, really nice blush also. It's probably the only high-end blush I will ever have because I don't see the point in spending a lot of money on a blush because, like, I love this one so much. I don't see the point. But like I said, I did get this as a sample, and I really, really like it. It's definitely not bad. I also have this, I forgot to mention this Ciate London loose finishing powder. I got it as a sample, as you can tell. I got it in my Ipsy bag a while back. It's really, really nice. I really like it. I am running low because, you know, it is pretty small. But I did want to mention that. I also have this that I totally forgot about because I haven't even used it yet. MAC Strobe Cream sample. I've heard really good things about this. I just haven't tried mine yet. For highlights, I have a lot. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot. I also have these for blush. I have a L'Oreal Infallible blush stick. This is what the color looks like. It's like perfect nudie, rosy color. It's really, really nice. I usually just put it on my hand and then get my sponge and then tap it in. And then I also have a Flower Blush Balm in the shade Pinched. This is really nice. I actually think I might like this more than the L'Oreal, but they're both really easy to use. I really like them a lot. Sometimes, since it can be a little more sheer, well, at least this one for me, sometimes I will go in with a little bit of blush on top, just a tiny bit, but not really much because I don't feel like I need to. This is really just perfect. I really, really like it. I also have highlights. I have a lot of highlights. So for one, I have that I got in Ipsy also. It's a Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Highlighter. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's very reflective. It is so pretty. It's definitely not like in your face type highlight like it looks like it might be. It's really not. It's actually pretty sheer. I love putting it in like the high points of my face, like everywhere pretty much, because it's just so gorgeous. And then next I have the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter in, I don't know what shade it's in the shade Bubbly. And that's what it looks like right there. There's a huge difference, as you can tell. This one's a little bit more gold-like, too. It's a little bit more in your face, but it's so gorgeous. I really like this, too. I think I prefer the formula of the Pacifica one a little more, but I had to try out a jelly highlighter because I never tried one out before, and it's just really cool. It's only $6, so it's not bad to try out for sure. My probably all-time favorite highlighter is my ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. This is what it looks like. I honestly don't know if I like this one or the Pacifica one more because I love both. But this one is just such a nice like wash of color. There's it right there. Like it's a little bit more sheer for sure. But I like that. I don't like my highlighters to be like too like bam in your face. And then because sometimes I like to put a powder highlight over it too. For powder highlights, I have a lot that I really like. I have the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This one is really, really, really nice. It definitely is more sheer. You can almost barely even see it because it's so sheer. But like I said, I like highlights that like that. And it's only $4 or $5, so it's also really cheap. I have the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Rose Gold. I've used this quite a bit, can you tell? I really like this highlighter. It is really, really pretty. I like the peachy type highlights and like some of the golden, more champagne. But that's it right there. And then I also have two highlighting palettes. One that I have is the Color Story Afterglow highlight palette, and this is what it looks like. I honestly, since some of these shades are pretty similar, like these two look pretty much identical. This one's not really that far off. I mean, I honestly just swirl my brush in like all of these when I use it. I got this at TJ Maxx for $5, so it's definitely not a bad price. And you get a lot of product for, you know, such a low price. I really do like this. It's really, really nice, especially for the price. But my favorite highlighting palette is definitely the Flower Beauty highlighting shimmer and strobe highlighting palette. Comes with this little brush. I don't really use the brush in this either, but those highlights are just absolutely stunning. Like, I can't get enough of these. There's them right there. I use these two because that more bronzy one on the bottom is definitely too dark for me. And I just dropped my blush. But yeah, this is just really, really nice. The formula is really great. The colors are gorgeous. I've used them as eyeshadows too, and it works that way. It's just all around a really, really nice highlighting palette. I do like it more than this one. This one's really nice too. I just love the colors in the other one. Like, I just can't get enough of it. So that's all of that. I did forget to mention that I do have this Bare Minerals Original Foundation Primer. I don't really use it that often. That's why I forgot to mention it. Because like I said, I always use a hydrating primer and a pore eraser type, and then sometimes illuminating one. I don't really use just like regular primers. I do have it though. And then I also have eyeshadow primers to talk about. The ones that I have, first off, I have this one that is a free sample I got from Ulta. It's the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in the shade Nude. I have not used it yet. It's not even opened. I'm waiting until I use up some of these that are almost gone first. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. This is a great primer. It's only $5. It's really, really nice. It holds onto my shadow really well. I also have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. These are honestly identical. And this is way, way, way cheaper than this. And I swear they're identical. They're both really nice. I got this one, it was on sale. I didn't pay full price for it. I paid, I think $12 for it because it was like half off at Ulta when they were having a sale. That's when to buy it because it does go on sale every once in a while. And then I have the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Brightening Eyeshadow Primer. This is a really nice primer because it is so brightening. I mean, look at that. It's almost like a concealer because it's so brightening. It's really, really nice. Actually, it probably is really comparable to my Catrice concealer. Obviously, the shade's a little bit, you know, different. The concealer's more yellow, but they're both definitely really brightening. So it's almost like using a concealer on your eyes. And then I just added this to my collection a little bit ago. The MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. This has been really nice. I've been testing this out for a while now, and I really, really like it. I don't know if this is probably my favorite that I've tried so far, but I really do like the Essence one too, and this one's really cheap. Essence is a really cheap brand. The Urban Decay one's okay, but I honestly like this one better than the Urban Decay, so I probably won't repurchase this one. Drop that too. Even if it goes on sale, but I definitely will repurchase this if I, for some reason, stop using, you know, these kind. But I honestly will probably be using more of these than like the Wet n Wild one, because I like the brightening kind of primers that really just cancel everything out, make a nice blank canvas for my eyeshadow. That's what I prefer, so I'll probably keep using stuff like that. Oh, I also have this Ulta Beauty Hydrating Face Primer sample that I obviously haven't opened yet, so I have another sample. Okay, I have this Ulta Beauty Face Highlighting Stick. I have not used this either. I got all these samples for spending a certain amount on Ulta's website, and I haven't used this or opened it yet either. Same goes with this little palette that I got from Ulta. I don't know if it's any good or not, but the colors are pretty. And then it comes with a highlight and a blush also. Like I said, I haven't used this, so I don't know if it's any good or not. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet. And then also for my brows, I don't really have much. I used to have the Model's Own brow tattoo kit, and that was my favorite thing for my brows, and I honestly don't even know where to get it now, unless maybe Model's Own website, because it's not even on Ulta's website anymore, which really upsets me because it's really cheap and really, really nice. But I do use the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel. This is really nice. I have to like tap it off on a tissue or something before I use it on my brows, because it is very intense at first, but it's pretty, I can make it look pretty natural. And then I have the Essence Eyebrow Designer pencil. I don't use this all the time. I prefer like a retractable pencil. I just don't have one right now, but I'm in the market to look for one. And then I have these Collab Cream Eye Color Sticks. I have this one in like a golden shade. And then I have another one in like a silvery shade. So that's those right there. I do use these from time to time, but not all the time, because these aren't like my go-to things to use all the time. But they're really, really nice and creamy. I have a lot of eyeliners. So I don't really use this kind of liquid eyeliner that often. I like more of a felt tip brush than like this kind, because I'm just really bad with it. But this is the Ulta Beauty Liquid Liner Matte in the shade Black. They're all in the shade Black. I only use black eyeliners. It's good. I just don't really reach for it that often. And then I have the Collab Ink Addict ink pen. This one's a really, really nice felt tip. I really, really like it. And then I have a Collab Bold Faced Liner, and it's like a gel pencil. Really, really nice. I have a L'Oreal Still Kissing Me gel pencil liner, also really good. I have a Flower Beauty vinyl liner, and this one is a retractable one. It's the only retractable one I have right now. This one's really, really nice. And then I have an Eyeko Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. The packaging on this is like messed up. It's a sample size. I am almost through with though. I also have an Essence. It's in the waterproof eyeliner pen. $3. Really awesome. Totally recommend it. Hands down. It's really great. And then I also have this Amuse Cosmetics, which is off Shop Miss A. It's $1. Okay, it's $1. Black gel eyeliner. Really, really great. And not even just great for $1. Like, it's just really great in general. Like, I really, really love that eyeliner. Okay, so now all I have to go through is my mascara. I'm going to do my lip stuff in a separate video so it's not too crazy long. So the only ones I have in here right now is the Lash Princess. Oh gosh, I don't even know which one this is. This is in the pink tube. I've had it for so long that it rubbed off. I love the wand on this. It's really, really nice. It's really cheap. And then I have the Pure Fully Charged Mascara. I haven't even opened this yet. It's a sample. And then the IT Cosmetics Superhero I'm almost gone with, or through with. I do have on backup a Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara that I haven't used up that I really like. And then I have an Essence Lash Princess in the green tube to try. And a, Collab Beauty. I think it's like a sculpting and volumizing mascara. I want to get another Lash Paradise sometime from L'Oreal. That one's really, really nice too. But yeah, that was everything. Oh wait, nope, almost. Everything but my setting sprays. So I have this Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Matte Setting Spray. This one's good, but it's not really my favorite. Sometimes it leaves white spots on my face. And then I have the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Photo Focus one. That's really good. It's $5. And then the MAC Fix Plus Great Setting Spray. I love this. I use it all the time. It really takes the shine down from my face and like melts my powder into my skin. So it's really nice. But yeah, that is everything except for my lip products, which like I said, I'll go into in another video because this is already long enough as it is. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any other video recommendations you'd like me to do, let me know. Like I said, I will do one with my lip products, and then I might do one with my brush collection too. And then if there's anything else you want me to do, let me know. I do have a couple eyeshadow palettes that I ordered that I'm waiting to come in. So once I get those in, I'll probably do a video with those too. I'm so excited. So, that's all for this video, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye!